What's good, YouTube? This is a very special video that I've been working on for a long time. About like 5-6 months ago, I was like, yo, there is nothing on YouTube right now that combines a lot of masculine lesbians who are of different ages, races, perspectives in one video, updated. But just a heads up, please be kind of patient with me on like my production skills for this, because a lot of the audio is all fucked up. The quality on certain things, like I did Instagram live with one of them, and there's no me in there, so just, you know, be aware of like my struggles with this. I had to do a lot of traveling to get this shit done, and it's been a long time coming, but I really hope you guys enjoy this. And I really hope you listen and just laugh with me and enjoy this vibe that I get from these people. What's good, y'all? I got my first guest here.
Lisa. You can call me Lee. You can call me XXV_L3E.
This is Jackie.
What's up?
So your name is?
Samantha. Samfo12, usually people call me. But don't follow me!
So, I got Snoop here, Boston. So what are some of the best things about being a masculine lesbian?
You kind of get the best of both worlds, like straight girls and gay girls. They're kind of both interested in you in like a certain extent.
Comfortability, definitely, because I don't feel like I'm trying or anything. I'm just, yeah, it's easy. It's just...
I get to dominate my power. Like, I have a voice. Like, when I get into conversations with men, I feel like I can stand my own ground. I don't feel like their words are going to overpower mine.
Femmes are going to approach me more. So I guess that's the best thing.
That femmes approach you?
It doesn't really matter, like, if you're gay or if you're a straight girl. Like, you're gonna be, like, looking at a masculine lesbian, like, looking at her style, you know what I mean? Like, her swag and stuff like that.
It is a lot easier to talk to girls. It's easier for girls to get to know you because they don't feel like you're coming at them, trying to mag it to them because you're a girl.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, this girl's just trying to get to know me.
Do you ever face any problems in public being openly gay?
I feel like when I was younger, it was more of an issue, like in school and stuff, because I was always like a tomboy. Like the girls like never wanted to play with me. I was always on the boys' side of everything.
Right, yeah, me
like,
too.
And you know, I got talked down to, you know, called names and shit like that. In school, it was tough, you know, being different from the rest of the group.
They'll say, since you look like a man, then you can act like a man or whatever, just because I'm more masculine than them.
If they see you dressed more masculine, they're like, oh, so you're the guy in the relationship. No, it's not necessarily there's a more guy in the relationship. It's more of like, you both are different.
It's
Which
just
brought you
different
together. Yeah, it's a different role.
What you do in that situation?
I fought 3 guys. Like, they just argue with me, and I guess I argue back, because I talk a lot of shit, and it is what it is.
And this guy in front of the car was like a bunch of white dudes, probably drunk, just like something faggot. So I didn't even think. I literally was just like, what the fuck did you say? And like, I got really defensive.
Somebody hurts my feelings. It's different from being hated. You know, like, feelings are hurt. You know, people are laughing at you. It's like, just because I want to be myself, right now I'm like getting mad shy. Like, damn, what did I do? I retaliated in the worst way.
You feel like you would still react that way if that happened to you?
Nah, because I'm actually more educated now. I actually have the words to defend myself before I did.
People definitely do assume, but then sometimes they don't, because I've gotten hit on by guys, and sometimes it's perk, you get free drinks.
No, see, that's one part.
Yeah, we're doing karaoke once. This guy's like, can I buy you a drink? I was like, oh yeah, let's go get a drink. Like, the hell's a free drink?
Guys don't really know how to act with me, so it's like they don't know whether to try and flirt with me or to try and be boys with me. Like, if you could talk to them regular, you can talk to me regular.
Right.
The supervisor come at me and stuff like that, like say that I was on a dress code, and I'm like, how am I on a dress code? And she's like, well, you know, you don't wear blouses. And I'm like,
Oh, really?
like blouses? Like, are you serious? Like, I have a whole collar, it's a button up, like I don't wear blouses. Like,
I couldn't be myself because that person that she knew didn't know that she was dating a girl. So she said, oh, don't touch me, this, whatever. So I had to stop being me just for someone else. And that didn't make me feel good, you know? So that's another thing you have to deal with, being masculine female and dealing with a lot of things. Like, you don't know if they're gay, you don't know if they're serious about you.
and all I hear in the back was, oh, no, those are 2 girls. And I just like turned around and was like, yo, like, you got a problem? It's 2018, bro. Like,
I know.
Come on.
It's like when they're sweet, it's like, just ask. Don't be rude. discriminate, prejudice.
Can you describe your growth in 5 words ever since coming out?
Confidence.
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 I definitely became more confident.
A sense of self that gives you freedom.
It's like the key.
Like freedom is nothing but a mindset.
I think maturity's big.
Because I met her when she was a hoe. But I did meet her when she was like,
Exploring life.
yeah, and like there was a lot of drama.
I was living my best life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
No, I was exploring life.
Symmetry.
Trusting yourself and knowing what you want to be and what you want to do.
Instead of like looking at all these other lesbians and figuring out how to dress or like, because I used to do that because I wasn't sure about myself. That's somewhere I've definitely grown. Like just like my image, like, you know what I'm saying, like figuring out my image and figuring out who I am.
Style, what I like to wear. A lot of people, I think, when you're coming out, you try to figure out like what's your look, what you feel comfortable with. Because there's things that
It
don't.
took me like a year.
Yeah.
The more confident that I become in this body of mine, it's the more I'm able to just do everything else that I want to do.
How did your parents feel when you told them about you?
When I had my first really serious girlfriend, I didn't tell them, but I was planning on telling them, but they found out before the fact. Like I came into my mom's room, like, oh, I know what's going on with you. And like for some reason I was just like relieved, but I was also kind of disappointed that I didn't get to tell her that. And that she had to find out, and like I don't know how she found out, but she kind of found out.
I mean, I didn't tell them, I got caught. Yeah, my mom crept up the stairs, walked into my room, was kissing. My little brother, they're kissing!
They found a note basically. And like everything kind of blew up from there. So
I came out to my mom in a letter when I was like 12. I told her that I love Lisa. Lisa was my foster sister. Yeah. Took the letter, she ripped the letter up, she threw it in my face. She gave me a whooping and she told me it was a phase and I didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
It wasn't like I didn't even really have to come out to my dad because they all kind of knew. Forcing me into dresses, forcing like I'm Puerto Rican. We had little like floral shit in our hair with the fucking little like floral shit on our ankles with the little lace and everything. Wearing wedding dresses everywhere. Bro, I was pissed.
I don't know. I feel like I've always been a tomboy. I was always like the dad when we played house growing up.
Me too.
My family knew I was different. You know, I didn't like fucking dolls. My mom used to waste all this money on dolls for Christmas. When this is nothing that I put on my Christmas list. I don't want none of this shit. Where's my basketball? Where's my skateboard? Where's my scooter? Where's my board games?
I just broke down and just started crying. I was just like, yeah. And she started crying. It was a mess. It was a mess.
It's like a good cry though.
It was a good cry. That's like the worst part of everything, I think, because everybody always asks, like, how do I come out to my parents? Like, I don't want to disappoint my parents. I don't want to do that. I'm a prime example of, like, if my parents can get through it and accept it, anyone can, because I grew up from pre-K, Catholic to, like, death.
When I was like 14, 15, she started buying me everything on my Christmas list. So, that's her way of like, yeah, that's her way of like accepting me.
It's like my dad and my stepmom. I saw this like lesbian couple walking by holding hands and stuff, and they're being like, you know what I'm saying, real beginner stage, puppy stages. Oh my God, so in love. And my mom's like, oh, mira esta, like, you know what I'm saying, look at these two, like, you know what I'm saying. My grandmother snaps, like, you can't say that anymore. You can't be that way towards gay people. Your daughter's gay. Da-da-da-da. My grandmother really like threw me out of the closet, and my dad's like,
Oh shit, really?
oh shit, yeah. And my stepmom like looking at my grandma, looking at my dad and stuff like that. And my dad like all of a sudden turns to my stepmom and is like, you know, before we were trying to like avoid it, but now we can't avoid it anymore. So we kind of have to, you know what I'm saying, change the way we view things.
She used to tell me all the time that I wasn't a boy because I thought God made me wrong because I grew up in a Christian household. So she used to always tell me, oh, you're not a little boy, so stop acting like that, stop dressing like that. So I said, yes, I am. She said, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am.
You said, yes, I am?
Yeah, I am a little boy. And she was like, how? You don't have a little pee-pee. And I was like, okay. She goes, oh, you went into your room, made one out of clay, and came out and said, now I do want to.
And I went downstairs and I'm like, hey mom, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, this is my girlfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my girlfriend. I'm saying, like, I'm gay. I like girls.
Oh shit.
And I would never forget, like, the reaction my mom had. Like, she was like, breathing all heavy. She's in there. She's like, oh, yeah? I like tropical girls. And I looked at her and I was like, what? I came out to my mom as a lesbian. My mom's coming out to me as bisexual.
Did you know any of that?
Like, in shock. She doesn't even care that I'm gay at this point. I'm still like, bye. Like, you like women?
At the time, it felt like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and now it feels like the best thing.
People like they value your happiness.
Exactly. Like they're at the end of the day, like they're gonna value you and what makes you happy. Like if they really love you, like they'll come around.
Yeah.
And it might not be because it took my parents a couple of years to kind of come around and accept that and openly talk about it and stuff like that.
It's also like education. Like if somebody's uneducated, they're ignorant. You know what I mean? If you're educated, you're open-minded, you'll be open to the idea. So I feel like that's what it comes down to. What's your type and why do you think you're most attracted to them?
Chocolate girls, chocolate girls, chocolate girls. Chocolate girls.
I love chocolate women. I love Spanish women. Bro, it's just something this skin magic.
Cambodians, Asians, Spanish, even Italian. You want the spaghetti? Yes. Don't forget the garlic bread, baby. Please don't. I was waiting for this. And the meatballs. You want Parmesan? Absolutely.
There's something about like just a little like spice, a little attitude. Like if you could talk back to me, like I'm all like.
I really like booty. I really love booty. I love a girl with a nice smile. I like a woman who dresses very nice and takes care of herself.
I don't like those looking for sugar daddies. I don't like babysitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay.
Out here looking for help.
Yeah.
She had like a smooth, big thighs, match. Yes. Shit, you just be like.
What are the top stereotypes of masculine lesbians, and do you fit any of them?
I don't think so, because I think a lot of lesbians come off intimidating, which I'm not. I mean, you see me, I look fine.
You have to feel like you're so, have to put on this front, especially when you're out, or like you're kind of like in a situation with a lot of other studs. It's like, it's almost like a war zone, it feels like.
I feel like studs are very cocky and it's
Oh yeah.
so annoying.
We all have no feelings. We're players. Pretty much like we don't have a heart. Like we're all like tough and like hard. Like listen, like you break me down for like an hour and talk to me. Like I'm the softest person you will ever meet. Like
What happened to?
Is that a lot of studs feel like, yo, they gotta be tough. They have, to hold their own. Nah, you ain't gotta be tough. Just know that you can hold your own. You don't have to embrace that.
I'm like, I've had people call me, oh, you're a stud. But then they see like my long hair and they're like, oh, you're kind of like a stem. Tell me that I'm sensitive and emotional. So I'm kind of femmish. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of stupid, really. When you think about it.
They think that they can do everything that a man does, which is essentially kind of true, because I do think that I can do whatever the fuck a man does.
And better sometimes.
And better sometimes. Like, listen, I can make a baby too.
You're comfortable when you wear. I'm comfortable when I wear. And that's it. It doesn't make me necessarily more masculine than my girlfriend because she wears shorter shorts than me, different shirts than I do. Because at the end of the day, in the relationship aspect of it, we have the same role. I take care of you, take care of me. I pay for dinner, you pay for dinner.
we like to be the little spoon.
Yep.
We like to be, you know, like hold it down for us every once in a while. Like don't get me wrong, we'll hold it down, but like we're not gonna be like, that's not like a 24/7 thing. Like we don't think we're like, oh, I need to take care of you. Like I'm Superman. Like nah.
I'm not trying to grow a dick tomorrow. I'm very okay with my body. You know, I like my little junction and shit like that. So.
Last question: is being gay the best thing that's ever happened to you?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Hell yeah.
100%.
100%.
Yeah,
That was so fast.
I was born gay. I knew it.
Being introduced to the lesbianism, hell yeah. I'm allergic to dick. Like,
I love women. Like, yeah, you know.
Gay
Like
clubs
sex.
are so much better.
Gay clubs, pride,
Yeah,
how we party.
exactly.
Like we get lit.
pregnant on accident.
Yeah, exactly.
No need no plan B.
I mean, and like look at me now. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
You know, I just signed up on like the fucking lesbian website. I never did that shit before. It's like swipe left, if you don't like swipe right. You never have? You're very, like, you literally don't even really know each other. Like, this is like real conversation. I'm so glad it's that.
Got my finger on the trigger.